Hi, welcome to episode 12 of my beginner's playthrough of Iratus. I took the liberty to check out our next enemy group already a little bit and adjusted a formation to fight those guys up front because I feel like there's no need to waste any time. There are no new units I could introduce for now. We've seen everything the game has to offer for me, that is. I'm still lacking the Vampire, the Dampier, the Bone Golem, and the Unfrozen and the Black Widow. But apart from that, we have most of the roster unlocked at this point, and let's jump into the fun. And I'm saying this because I really don't like the next group of enemies ahead of me, but, well, I have to deal with it. So we're now having our good friend the Swordsman, an elite Elven Ranger. Well, they are not really... They're just stronger than the basic version of them. A gargoyle with with a stress immunity and some really high resistances, and of course our friend the Bard. I'm going to get a Slake with Darkness in here to destroy the wards. And like I explained a while ago, the most important thing while dealing with these kinds of teams is to take out the Bard ASAP. Alright. So this guy already buffed himself. Oh, it's so annoying, but I can't change that. I'm going to use the lucky catch of my Headhunter to get her right up front there. I don't have the right position to use the buff stripper from this guy. Oh, dang it. So I'll just accept it for now that he has this buff. I'm going to shuffle him in the back row, though. That's really good. It wasn't really intentional, the back row, but it worked. Oh, and now I can strip the buffs as well. That's good. Even though I want to target the Bard as a priority target, I really want to get rid of the Swordsman's buffs as much as possible, because honestly, she is a very, very... this guy is a very, very big problem if he has his buffs online. Alright. What's that debuff? Unable to move, I see. I'll just keep shuffling them now. I don't want the Swordsman at the first slot ever. I mean, the Bard at the first slot is also a little bit dangerous, but yeah, I was hoping for that redirection there. Okay. So if I'm really unlucky, the Bard is now going to stun my whole team, but only the Ghoul got the stun. But we're done with the Bard pretty soon. I'm just very concerned with my Headhunter now, but there's always something, you know. Alright, we got that. I'm going to lay down some Spectral Fog on this square here to make sure my friend here is not going to die anytime too soon. And I'm going to try to get that instant kill, or is it already on instant? I think this skill has no instant kill chance yet. Oh, whatever. I decided to stress kill the Swordsman anyways, so... It's about time to get rid of the gargoyle here. The AoE is is starting to be a real problem here as well. No, there's no instant kill chance on the skill yet. Oops. Not cool. I guess I'm going to lose units now. Of course. Of course, that had to happen. So, I'm going to heal up my Ghoul now. No, it's not going to work due to the resistances of the... Alright. good old-fashioned heart attack doing the job. And I want to get rid of the gargoyle as soon as possible. I'm not able to kill the ranger too soon, so I'll just accept that for now. Oh, that's a good one. Stunning those guys will do a good trick for me. There we go. Let's just keep going with that. Buff the Banshee. And hope this guy will have a heart attack soon. No, I'm not going to use the Howl again. I need to destroy him. Alright, so... Elite enemies, yay! I'm out of brains. That's not cool. I need new brains. I really need new brains. But I had an item which gave me the chance of brain drops. There we are. No, even a guarantee. Because these losses are not really the problem. I can reconstruct the units. But having no more brains to train them, that's a real problem. Okay, but we won this fight. Let's proceed. What do we have available here? Crimson Chains. Each character attacking the Blood Phantasm receives ignition. Wow, that's nasty. Cursed Bandages. That's also very useful as well. But, oh, I want those Crimson Chains. They really sound like a nice thing. So, 2 elite enemies. Berserker, Swordsman. Oh, man. That's a really nasty one. Okay. So I hope I have a Banshee left somewhere. Only the roughed up one. But I'll need a Banshee in here. So I'm going to bring her up and restore her HP. I have a very certain reason to want that Banshee with me here. Alright, that should help. I'm going to use the Blood Phantasm here as well. Banshee, Blood Phantasm, and why not a Mummy? Why not a Mummy? This would bring me a very versatile damage output. Yeah, let's do that. Buff removal from the enemies. Do I need debuff removal from my side? I just hope I don't. If I do, I'm pretty screwed. Okay, so... Agile Grasp. What's the difference here? Until the battle ends, or for 2 turns. I'm going to use the version which inflicts its damage until battle's end. So, increase our stats a little bit. Evasion is always very, very valuable. And, yeah, we should be fine. Okay, let's go. 2 elite enemies, though, are really, pretty nasty. Okay. So, with the barbarians, they're just not escaping ever. Oh, I thought these were the guys who were dealing more damage when they, were lacking sanity. Oops, so I actually didn't need the Banshee that much as I thought I would, but that's okay. So I'm going to use the Blood Phantasm skills to keep my team alive a little bit this fight. But first we're going to use that big Ignite skill on the enemies. There we go. Alright. My ghoul got stunned. Not cool. So, buff removal on the enemy's side. This guy is not taking his turn anytime too soon. Well, I want to fire down the Hex Spear. There we go. Decreasing their damage is also really good. And they're going nuts. Very well. So I can only hope that my ghoul won't get killed due to that stun. Oh, good things are happening for us now. So how can I aim that? Not really. Okay. Yeah, so I think my ghoul should be able to use some healing skills before she dies. That's good. I was really concerned there. So I want to strip the swordsman's buffs, but okay, doesn't happen. Pity. We're going to digest this stuff in here and heal her up fully. Let's use the haste. And I want some buffs on the mummy here. Whenever you don't really need the physical damage too much, the ghoul can be a very effective tank and supporter for your team. Ooh, that hurt. Right. So driving these guys nuts is actually working out this time quite well for us. Alright, everybody's insane. The first heart attacks are kicking in. Wonderful. So the barbarian would be the next in line, but she never takes her turn. Alright. I won't need another lunch break here, I think. Ooh, that hurt. Nice. Alright. So that fight went way better than the last one. I even captured another brain. That's good, so I can build a new minion for myself. And we're facing a chest. Or I won't go for a chest and yeah, I won't go for the chest. Honestly, elite combats are so friggin' scary in this game. I'm trying to avoid that as good as I can. I'm rather using the relic here, which will level up minions. I'm going to pick up the worst leveled minions available, and also I'm going to create some stuff I'm lacking right now. I think I need it. No, I don't need a new shade. I have. Do I have a lich lying around somewhere? Yeah, I do. So I don't need a lich. I have mummies. I don't have a wraith anymore, I think. Dark Knight's available. Wraith is lacking, I think. I don't have a wraith anymore, do I? No, so I'm going to produce a new wraith here. I really like my wraiths. One of my favorite units in general, so going to craft a new one here. And this is going to be the team I send up to the room where we can gain some extra experience here. There we go. It's not really much, but these guys are going to dwell in the arena just for the next time to get the ball rolling. And what up with the library? We need a lich to upgrade that, no problem. So let's do that. I want to upgrade my buildings now. There we go. So what do we do next? Oh yeah, I want to have the arcane antediluvian here. So there we go. What do we have here? Rogues, barbarians, and okay. These guys are rather vulnerable to psychological damage, and I think I'm going to use another psycho combo here. So we go for the Dark Knight Banshee combo. That's always a nice one. Let's use a mummy. I have a surplus of those, and I'll use another blood phantasm for the front line here. Why not? What can or is the mummy actually able to do something from the back row? Well, not really. No. What up with the lost soul, though? So yeah. We're going to use her. That's good. All right, let's go. So let's see how badly it'll hurt. These guys don't have any wards up, so well, I'm going to use the Slake with Darkness first. So going to use the Psychotic Stream. Okay. Not going for the Wrath Eternal here. I'm going to with a Rage Injection. Wow, I keep missing here a lot, but okay. Wonderful. It starts to work. So we're going to use another Slake with Darkness here. And let's go for another Psychotic Stream. They're already taking a lot of damage here, and so oh, he's actually configured to react on buffs, so that's good. So I'll stick with the Rage Injection for now. This is so wonderful, this skill, overall. One of my favorites. So, I will use the Chilling Wail here, why not? Plus 20 Dread is really much, so let's use that. I need to take care of, with my Dark Knight here. This is starting to become a problem there. But first, let me drop down the damage. First this one, then we're going to use a Psychotic Stream. Oh well. We're missing those guys a lot, so let's use his ult to heal up a little bit. 48 healing is quite a lot. Blood Phantasm doing its job, wonderful. So yeah, I mean, I really like the Blood Phantasm's versatility. Sometimes using just one skill makes pretty much all of the difference in the combat. As you might notice, the impact of the Phantasm is quite big here. Okay. These guys are already smacking each other. Starting to use now the combo of the Rage Injection with Benevolent Spirit, which is also pretty nice. Going to try to kill off the last few peoples here. There we go. That was not intended, but whatever. There we go, and we almost won this fight. I'll just keep with the Rage Injection. Best part about this skill is just the fact that you're also buffing your allies with this skill a lot. Like every time I heal them, they also get attack and red increased. So. Okay, he's starting to flee already. That's good. So let's heal up this guy here. I'm just missing so much. It's insane. Alright. Wonderful. So, new brains are coming in. Awesome. With the new brains available, I'm a little bit relieved. I started to be a wee bit nervous because of the lack of reinforcements here. So, before I go into the quests square there, I want to prepare myself a little bit. So, increasing a few stats here and there. Giving this guy more armor and resist. It's pretty powerful to give give this guy high resistances. More EV for the Banshee and the Lost Soul. I want to increase her accuracy next. Okay, so I have a squad which want to fight for me already. So what's happening here? Grand sprawling castles, so often filled with secrets, and more importantly, secret passages. So you're not surprised when one of your undead finds a small nook in an otherwise ordinary wall that might open a passage into the unknown. What would be on the other side, you wonder? Well, first you will need to figure out how to actually open the damn thing. The wall is too much sturdy for even your zombies to blast open. Well, we're going to try that. After wasting time trying to open the passage, you were first forced to give up. Okay. So. That didn't work out, didn't it? So, I have now a fight with an elite bard and gargoyle. Dang it, that's a hard one. So. But I'm going to take this with exactly this formation. Because I have abilities to destroy the gargoyle later on. That should be not that much of a problem. Seriously, rude. And the bard can be killed with stress damage as well. So I'm going to do this a little bit differently this time. Okay. So, yeah, why not the crescendo? I just want to strip off all the wards for now. So here goes the rage injection first. This is the one which reacts to buffs, so I'm going to use the buff stance here. They are using buffs quite frequently, so this might be actually working out quite nicely. Here we go. Alright. Let's keep the Slake with Darkness online and heal up the Blood Phantasm as much as possible. I'm really concerned about the safety of my Blood Phantasm, not so much about the safety of the other guys. So, I'm using the Phantasmal Carnage here to heal her up heal the Lost Soul a little bit, the Blood Phantasm up a little bit. I'll just keep this skill online. And she's fleeing? Awesome. I don't know why or how I put her into flight, but I sure don't care. Let's drop down another crescendo on them, just to keep their attack values low. Okay. So, this guy, though, we have to really be careful with. So, how about sudden reality here? Alright. Eight attack more. That's a lot. I'm going to stick with the Phantasmal Carnage here. And keep healing up my Blood Phantasm. That's really important to me. And I'm going to focus my attempts now into the Swordsman here. Because I always feel like buffed up people need to die first. Okay. So, let's drop down another Slake with Darkness. And I'll heal up the Blood Phantasm here. Alright. Sadly he didn't die there yet. I'll keep the Rage Injection for now. Because I feel like it's time to heal up my team as well again. Alright. Well. Oh, another Insanity. Oh, I don't like Berserk. Berserk is actually one of the bad Insanities if you're aimed to kill off your enemies just by stress. Well, I wouldn't turn. I don't want to put that this black and white because the damage received also counts for psychological damage received. So, I'm starting to attack the gargoyle here as well because the ranger's threat is starting to be less and less. Okay. Check out, is this guy dying? No. So sadly I'll need the Benevolent Spirit one more time to keep the Blood Phantasm alive. Okay. And we're going to miss that ranger, of course. I hate when that happens. But I just have to accept these guys have quite a high EV rating, and that's why it happens. But seriously, it is about time to get rid of these guys there. So come on. What up with your heart attack, man? It is about time to go nuts. Well, okay, he went nuts already. It's about time to die. There you go. Good boy. I'll just drop down the stance with Ward now, so the Lost Soul won't be doing any damage to the... Okay, it ignores wards. Wait a sec. That didn't... That's not right. It's a magical attack, and she has a ward up. Game, I see what you're doing there, and it's not correct. Well, I guess that's a little bug there. I need some means of moving this unit ahead. I don't have any means to break the why does the... I want to blind that guy. Right, there we go. So, I'm destroying its accuracy. If I can't do anything else, I'm going to destroy the accuracy. So, yeah. It's going to be a slow and painful death, I assume, but whatever. Okay. So, I really want to move the Lost Soul ahead and use the Misleading Beauty at least once, because the skill is really strong. And now we have to chop down this guy slowly. Remove the buff. And I'm going to drop down the Wrath and Eternal for... This guy is a... Oh, immune to ignition, of course. That makes sense. So... Oh man. That is pretty annoying, though. Mainly because the Lost Soul is now prone to death. Prone to die for my team due to the AoE attacks of this guy. Oh, I can stun him, though. Oh, good. So... Can't restore health to himself, though, so that's a problem. Alright. I would really like to keep this unit, though. But I don't think that's going to happen, honestly. Unless, though, the heal here will be enough. Hard to tell, though. Oh, lucky me. So, I should have done that more before, because it's really buffing my buddies up here pretty heavily, so they're having less trouble killing the guy here. Okay. I don't have the magic direct damage spell. Something I really should change in the future. Right. So I'm going to use the Fate spell now to ensure a crit here. Because I really need to get rid of this guy there. It is about time. Of course. And I'm pretty sure that this will also lead to the death of my lost soul. No, not like this. Oh man, what a pity. But I don't see any chances of saving the lost soul here. It's going to be one... Oh. Okay, sometimes you're just lucky. There we go. Okay. That guy's gone. Nasty fight, but we got through this. Even got a new brain, so... That means I'm now able to fill up my ranks more efficiently there. The Salt Spring, where I can't fill up my ranks again. There would be a quest up ahead there, but I don't want to. Okay. A few more souls, and there's another of these fights up ahead. So, I'm needing a few people in the mortuary here. Alright. So, those guys up ahead of us here, I want to do a little one of those here. I also have a low quality skeleton to stand in front there. I'll need another good stress damage dealer, who's also able to deal magical damage, but the Gloom Claws are no good against the guys there. Huh, the zombie should be a good choice there, yeah. And I won't mind if I lose a zombie either. Good. So the Wraith here is training up. I don't want to... I'm going to use a Bride here. Okay, I don't need to craft anybody. Yeah, that sounds good. So... we're not that strong in the physical damage department here. In the stress damage department here, but... well... I mean, there is an option. I'm going to use this zombie here, and I'm going to turn him into a stress damage dealer, at least partially. I can't upgrade the I can't upgrade it into the hex ball yet, but so ignore resistance is just my thing. Ignore armor is also just my thing. Okay, so this zombie will have what I need. Going to give him some more accuracy, armor, and of course damage. EV sounds pretty stupid on a zombie, but whatever. And this Lich here has a lot of abilities open. I'm going to use the Corrosive Cloud, Cannon Fodder, Dominate Undead. Yeah, why not? Shard Swarm. Yeah. I don't want to use the one that deals too much damage to the front row. I'm going to use this one here, and the skeleton will only have resistances. See, it doesn't have to bring any other quality here. Is there any item I don't really like to have? No, not really. So I could but let's use that. I think this is quite fitting. The Bride also has another upgrade available. That's good. Don't use the Overwatch too much, so let's use the Adore Him. I don't need the skill which increases her the spell power of Iratus too much. So I'm going to cut this episode here and jump right into the next fight at the beginning of the next one, because I feel like you saw how long the last fight there took, so I don't want to prolong this episode until forever. So feel free to drop me a comment down below if you enjoyed this ride. Write me a comment or whatever is on your mind. I really love to hear from you guys. I would wildly appreciate any form of support on this video, be that a like, a share with your friends, or even a subscription to my channel. Do whatever feels good for you. I don't mind if you do none of these, and keep just watching those videos, because that's the most important part for me. So see you guys next time, and goodbye.